another test of the comparison between the 24 to 105, and in this case comparing it to the 55 size Sony lens. So let's start in the middle again. On the previous video we had some, at least I just put it online so they're not really old yet, but one remark on maybe I did something wrong. Well, maybe I did. I can just tell you what I did and how. So also on this one I did kind of the same thing. I hooked up one lens, aimed it at the wall, put it in silent shutter, tried to stay as still as possible, take 3 shots and yeah, compare them. In this case I didn't do anything in Lightroom, so they're direct comparisons again, and so yeah, well, here we go. So let's first look at the middle. So we are now in the middle of the picture, 1:1. On this side you see the 55 size Sony lens, and on this one the 24 to 105. Both of them set to 55 millimeters again. And again, I think we are seeing a quite comparable results. So I think that's probably the best way to say it. So this kind of excludes in a way that if my 90 millimeters is somewhat a bad copy or a good copy or whatever, how do you compare the results yourself again. But this is in the middle of the frame, again at f4. Let me wander around a bit. Also I read the remark that they were not fully aligned in a way that, especially on the previous one, that it seemed that it had one row of extra stones. Yeah, I noticed that too. I think it maybe has to do with just the lens being different at 90 millimeters, at least what they report is 90 millimeters. So it might be 1 or 2 millimeters off on the 105. No idea. I just looked at the numbers in the camera, and that's what I got. So this is the middle. So let's go to the first corner again. So let's go up, and here you can see if I totally go to the corner that they are indeed not fully lining up, right? So that's what I kind of was remarking about. So let me line them up again. Let's see what is a good point. I guess something like this, and then lock it up and move around. So we are not fully in the corner because, well, the aim was not totally the same. But here you see some more clear results, right? So the 90, sorry, the 55 clearly out resolving. Let's go a little bit more to the middle, to this spot again. Again, you can see the difference. I would argue still quite a solid result, but so let's compare it to the middle again. Right, and align it. Okay, let's go to the bottom corner, and now there's a plant there, so we can, not sure I was stable enough for that. No, here we see a more interesting result, right? So let's line them up again. Compared to here. Oops. Oh, let me lock it and then scroll a bit up. Go to the other corner. Let's also look at the plant over here. So it could have been the bushes moving a bit, because this seems much more stable. So let me go there again, so you can look at the stone in the background. Well, this corner is definitely different, right? So let's go to the other corner and try to line them up over there again. So here we go. Something like this, and move around again. As you can see, we are again in quite the far corner. Let's pull a little bit back, more toward the branch. And again, other people might get different results, and I might have gotten a better shot in one of them, but I took 3 shots, so they all looked quite similar. So let's go to the last corner. And again, let me align them a bit. So more like this. And lock it up again. Okay, let's now go to the middle once more. Let's find a nice spot. Well, let's focus on this pebble again, which is a handy point to look into. Okay, lock it up. And just for comparison, let me zoom a little bit more. Whoops. I should have locked it, sorry. Oh, hold on. And now I'm in trouble. Let me zoom them all the way out again for a second. So you can also see that they're quite sort of similar. And zoom in and then align them, because that's easier. Okay. So let's zoom a little bit more, so that you can see the comparison. Again, this is the 24:105 at 55, and this is the 55, of course, also at 55. So let's go to 1:1 again. Oh, here we are. Just move around the frame a little bit for you. Again, you see a little bit of the contrast differences. And let's go like 3/4 to the corner, so a bit to the corner. And let's also go to the other corners. Let's go near the plant. Let's align that up a bit more like this. Okay, let's go to the what I would say the troubled corner, because I'm not sure what was happening here. Pull a bit back from that, so let's say over here and also align them again for you. Okay, lock them up. So, yeah, again, draw your own conclusion. Let me put it back in the middle and then zoom out a little bit to, let's say, the normal, what you would maximum sort of crop, right? So here we see that. Now let's crop a tiny bit more. Something like this. And then compare different parts of the picture. Let's go to the somewhat weird corner again. Top corner. And okay, well, that was not a compare. Thank you for watching. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this compare and how you consider this a good travel lens. Again, both of f4 of course, otherwise the difference would be different. I think I'm going to do one more compare, and that's probably against although I will probably do that in APS-C mode because I think that's in a way the most fair comparison. But I will compare it what the crop comparable lens will be. So that's a 16 to 70 in crop mode, and see how that compares. I'm not sure how best to compare that. I think I will probably do this one in normal mode and the 16 to 70 in crop mode, although that is kind of unfair. It's also in a way not unfair, but I will explain that in that video. Okay, thank you.